So today's video is going to be a current favorites. I haven't done a favorites video in a really long time, and since it's the middle of April, and I think a favorites video is just a great way to kind of get back into the swing of things and film videos again. I haven't been able to do an actual sit down, do a full face of makeup and do a video for you guys, so I figured this is a great way to do it. So current favorites, a mini review of some of the products that I'm loving at the moment. A couple of them are actually repurchases, so this is going to be pretty interesting. This is the Tom Ford lipstick. This one is their lip color matte. I love matte lipsticks, everybody knows that. This one is in Velvet Cherry. It's just a really pretty like vino color, but not too vino. I would say if Ruby Woo and Rebel were to make a baby, this is pretty much what it would look like. It doesn't dry my lips out, and the color payoff is absolutely ridiculous. This lipstick is very pricey. It's super expensive. I believe it goes for like $70 Canadian, which is ridiculous, but I just really wanted to try it and I bought it. Will I buy more Tom Ford lipsticks? It really depends. It has to be like a really special occasion. These things are definitely investments if you're like really into beauty, but the packaging is super heavy and it's just really beautiful. It has like a gold framing with some sort of weird metal or hard plastic kind of outer tube. This is Holy Grail status mascara, the Tom Ford Ultra Length. For somebody like me who doesn't really follow the falsies gang, mascara is extremely important, and I've used so many mascaras. I've used, super high-end, I've used drugstore, I've literally gone across the board when it comes to mascara. And this is probably the best mascara I have ever used. It's not clumpy at all, and it definitely adds some ridiculous length to your lashes. So if you're one of those people who need, like really long lashes and you don't want to do falsies, then I highly recommend this mascara. My lashes are naturally curly. This just kind of extends them, and I don't lose too much curl, so I'm good to go. Another thing that I'm loving is the CHANTECAILLE Lustre Glide Silk Infused Eyeliner. One thing that I've heard about CHANTECAILLE is that all of their products are infused with rose or whatever, but this liner is super smooth. It glides on like butter. I'm not gonna lie, it glides on like butter onto your eyes, and it has staying power. So even though it's not a waterproof liner, it definitely feels like waterproof liner. I've compared this to MAC Eye Cold and Smolder. I've compared this to the Tom Ford eyeliner, which is more expensive than this one. And I've had them both on the back of my hand, and I just kind of like took literally a dry Kleenex and I tried to wipe them off. The Tom Ford one disappeared. This one didn't even budge. That's how strong this liner is, and I absolutely love it. I just use it to do like my waterline, and if I want to do like a smoky eye, I'll use this and then use like a brush to smudge it out, but I can't let it dry or else I will not be able to move it with my brush. So absolutely love this liner. If you guys are in the market for a new liner and if you feel like kind of dropping 30 bucks on something, then the CHANTECAILLE is one that I would recommend. Now this is the CAUDALIE hydrating or moisturizing toner. This one I have been using since I think fully a year now, and it's just been a constant repurchase for me, and it also lasts a really long time too. What I really like about this toner is that it's alcohol free. It also is free of parabens, phthalates, minerals, sodium lauryl sulfate, and all of that stuff, and it's just a really good toner. If you have really sensitive skin, this is what I would recommend. It just really hydrates my skin. A lot of times when I don't really feel like going the extra step of using moisturizer, I just use this toner. I have about this much left in the bottle, so I'm running out, but I have one coming in the mail that I ordered through when we had the Sephora VIB event. So I have one coming in the mail, so I definitely will not be out, but this is probably, you know, my favorite toner, and I've used many from the drugstore. A drugstore toner that I really like is one by Garnier, and Simple also makes a really awesome one too, but this one just seems to work best for my skin, and I don't know, I just really like it. I have the Ceramic Slip Clay Cleanser by Sunday Riley. This is supposed to minimize pores and detoxify for clear porcelain skin. It has French green clay, Moroccan Rasoul lava clay, vitamin C, neroli, black pepper, frankincense, jasmine, and sandalwood essential oil. I have about this left in the bottle. I usually take about 1 pump and I can wash my whole face. It doesn't give a super lather, it's just a really nice gentle cleansing cleanser, if that makes any sense. It has a slight creaminess to it, which is lent from the clay that's in it, and I just love clay for face cleansers. It's just really awesome for your skin. And I also have another clay thing that I use as well. This is my own little you know, container of clay that I bought myself. This, I believe, is Bentonite Clay, and what I use it for is pretty much I use it to make my own face masks. So I'll get like a little bowl and I will add a tiny bit of jojoba to some of this clay. I'll mix it all up and then I'll apply it to my face and I'll give it like a light mask, and I just let it sit for 5 or 10 minutes. Sometimes I'll get in the shower and let the steam from the shower penetrate my face while I'm wearing the mask as well. And then once I wash it off, my skin is just super hydrated and super moisturized from the jojoba. And I found that like the day after or the days after I use this mask, my skin just kind of smooths out a lot. Clay has detoxifying properties, so it's just really good to get toxins out of the skin, and this really helps. I've also found too that since I started using this regularly, I've noticed that my acne scars are fading a lot more, and that is just good news for me in general, because I've had such a huge issue with my acne scarring. I get it really, I get it mostly just on my cheek areas, like right here and right here. So this really helps for that, and I just basically ordered it from, you know, you can get Bentonite Clay from Amazon. I ordered it from a local supplier that usually sells stuff like this. So I really like it, and I'm actually planning on adding a clay mask to the elledrummond beauty line. So it's just kind of like in the testing processes right now, but I'm still loving it, so it's great. This is Blanche by BYREDO. This I first saw Sammy from Samantha Maria, formerly Beauty Crush. She talked about it on her YouTube channel, and I just really had to smell it. At first when I smelled it, I didn't like it at all. I just thought, I didn't smell anything. To be completely honest with you, all I smelled to me was alcohol. But then after several days, not even days, weeks of just going to the BYREDO counter and smelling different fragrances from them, I settled on Blanche because it just seemed to be the one that kind of stayed on me longer, and it just has like this really clean smell. So I guess to kind of like give a little bit of backstory, BYREDO stands for bi-redolence, which means reminiscent of, and the creator, Ben Gorham, he basically tries to create perfumes that are reminiscent of a certain period or time or experience that he had or that other people might have had. Another one that's really good, which came in really close to Blanche before I purchased it, was Gypsy Water, which is kind of like Blanche but different. I can't really describe it without smelling it again, but this one for sure is, it just has this really clean scent to it. It reminds me of flowers in the springtime. I don't know why, but that's just pretty much what it reminds me of. It has like that new smell, if that makes any sense. But absolutely love this. This is the 100 milliliter bottle. So it's a pretty big bottle, but I've been wearing it every day since I purchased it last month, so it has been going down quite a bit. but absolutely love this fragrance. It's probably hands down my favorite, but BYREDO has definitely opened up Pandora's box for me, because now I keep going there and I'm smelling other fragrances that I love as well. One fragrance that I really want is Oud Immortelle. It just has this really beautiful, woodsy, musky, luxurious scent to it that I just absolutely love, and I have to have it. But I might end up just getting the rollerball in it, because I don't see the point of getting like another huge bottle of perfume. I want to slowly collect and build my collection over time, so we'll see how that goes. This is my card case. I've been carrying around a huge wallet for the longest time, and it has been quite useful, but I've found that I've accumulated more receipts and paper in it than actual cash. All I have in there are like business cards, receipts, paper, because I don't really walk with cash. I tend to walk with my debit and credit cards. So I figured I would get something that I could use for that, and it will just kind of make sure that I'm not hoarding paper, and it really has been doing a really good job of that. This is the Alexander McQueen envelope case. I think this is in the Gros Gras calf leather, so it's super durable. It doesn't show scratches or anything like that. Really strong leather. These envelope card cases have been around for a really long time, and I finally was able to get my hands on it. So I just kind of keep my cards in here, and I have a little bit of change in the bottom there as well. So this is probably my favorite leather good. It's also my first, I guess you could call it, high-end designer purchase. But this is also one of the more affordable designer card cases. This one was about 160 bucks, where when you compare it to, you know, like the Chanel card case, which can go like $400 or $500, or the Saint Laurent card cases, which are like $300. This is on the more affordable side of high-end luxury designer brands. So absolutely love this. It's super gorgeous, super compact, keeps everything that I need in there, and I'm not a hoarder because of it. I think I covered everything, but that is it for my current favorites. I really hope you guys enjoyed this video. Thank you so much for watching. I will post a link to my last video, which is a weekend vlog. If you haven't seen that, go ahead and check it out. I'm definitely going to be trying to vlog more, so I'm going to be doing it on weekends. So the next vlog should come Monday next week after the weekend, which is also my birthday, Sunday, April 24th. So I'm super excited. Thank you guys so much for watching. Please do not forget to comment, rate, and subscribe, and I'll catch you later. Bye. Baby, I like you slow. Grips on your waist, front way, back way. You know that I don't play. OT, there's never much love when we go OT. I pray to make it back in one piece. I pray. That's why I need a oneness, not a Hennessy in my head.